Well, I was born in San Jose, Costa Rica. Costa Rica is a small country in Central America, and I have a very loving family. We're very united, very together, and I grew up with a lot of love, and it was very beautiful. I remember as a kid, things that don't happen anymore. The bread was delivered like really early in the morning, so we had fresh bread every morning. That was really nice. I remember playing at with the light of the moon and with all the kids, and it was very neat. We didn't think about I don't know, classes or colors of people or anything. It was just we were all friends, and I never thought I was gonna be away from my family ever. However, I remember an aunt. She married a man from Mexico, and that was far away. Now, it was so cool when I was a little girl to come to the airport and go and receive my aunt who came from Mexico. Wow, and people came down and walked, and so we were able to scream and wave to people at the airport. And then I remember the magic of that, and I remember as a little one, I said, oh, I want to be like her. I want to go away. I want to come back on an airport, and I want my family to greet me like the way we're greeting her. I think that's what I wanted. But where I come from in Costa Rica, it's not common to leave your mom and dad unless you get married. People are not supposed to do that. So you're supposed to live with the parents until you get married. And I knew that I didn't want to just get married to get out of the house. I wanted to explore other things. I couldn't settle for that. I felt that I had a whole life in front of me, and I knew I wanted to fly like a bird. I knew I had to grow and change. Mom and Dad never said no, and I remember when the first time I was coming to the United States with my scholarship to come to graduate school here, she gave me a little note in the airport, and she said, I know your dad and I have given you all the tools that we were supposed to give you, and I think now you have to fly, and I know you're not going to come back. And when I arrived, it was very difficult for me, because all the way up to then, I had lived with my parents, and suddenly here I was, at the time a 26-year-old woman, but it was like a kid that had to do everything all by herself and survive all by herself. So that part was very hard. But then when I lived in this house and I met all these people that came from different states like West Virginia and North Carolina and South Carolina, and it was just so beautiful for me to see, wow, you know, this country, it's much more than what I thought of. Now, never thought about staying here. It was just the opportunities presented themselves, and here I am still. I was really lucky because I got an offer to work in Ohio, but for Latin America. So because of that job, I was able to see countries such as Brazil, Chile, Argentina, Mexico, places I never dreamed of. And it was an exotic work, but I noticed that traveling so much, even though I love it, also was getting a little tiresome, and I wanted to build roots somewhere. And I noticed too that I have changed. I was no longer the same old typical Costa Rican that I was when I came here in 1992. I had changed. I mean, exposure to other cultures, to other people, change you. And I said, well, I'm going to stay and explore. I wanted to work with the public library, so I applied to the public library, and I got a job. I was very lucky, and I knew that I wanted to work in the community. I said to myself, if I came here to this country with all these opportunities, I want to give something back to my people. I want to help the people, you know, that I'm very close to, and that's how I really got involved into outreach and promoting libraries and among people from other countries. And I go out there and work with after-school programs that are already established, and I'm the storyteller. And the idea with this is to continue showing the kids how important stories are and how fun they can be. And what I want with the kids who come from other countries here and have not had that experience, I want to tell the parents, I want to tell the kids, listen, this is a wonderful world for you. It's magic. And that's what I enjoy doing. Mi nombre es Mariela Aguilar, and I live in Arlington, y yo vivo en Arlington.